Barbacoa. Traditionally in Mexico, barbacoa was like a sheep head cooked in the ground, something very slow, but you know, with the health rules that we have in the US, restaurants can't do that. So they started steaming the meat, and it's kind of gone away from the head to just various tough cuts of meat that you steam and they come out really good. But we're going to play around with that today. We're going to use some beef cheeks and we're going to sous vide it and make barbacoa the sous vide method. So now what we're going to do is I've got 2 of the sous vide bags. Now these are designed for sous vide. They're the good, safe method bags. In each one of these, I'm going to put a Chipotle pepper. And I'm going to put 4 of these Piquin peppers in here. I'm going to put a California chili. Oh, I need a spoon. Now I'm going to need a teaspoon of salt, because each beef cheek weighs about 2 pounds. A teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of my ground Chile Gualillo, and I'm going to put a beef cheek in here. Now these are ugly. Put that in there, and then we'll vacuum seal it. Alright, so now our water bath is, or water oven, whatever you want to call it, is heating up. Now it's heating up to 180 degrees F, and we're going to put these in here for about 24 hours. There we go. My sealer didn't seal quite as good as I would like, so we're going to have to do something to weight these down, but don't worry, we can take care of that. We'll put the lid on it, we'll put something heavy on there, and they'll be under the water the entire time. Okay, so our meat cooked for 20 hours. I've got it in an ice bath, cooling it down. At this point, you can decide to keep it, or you can throw it in the freezer. I mean, you can take these bags, throw them right in the freezer. That's kind of one of the neat things about this method of cooking. It's very flexible. It just takes patience. Now we're going to take this sauce and everything, and we're going to put it in here. Okay, now we're going to take out these chilies. And there was no reason to shred these up or anything. I mean, you don't need to do that. I'm going to take out these. These things have already pretty much given up their flavor. Now we're going to take this meat and we're going to shred it. Any hunks of fat, we'll pull that out. So now this is what we get from one cheek. You get 2 different textures of meat. You get this right here that's kind of gelatinous, and then you get this nice beef that's kind of just pulls right off. And anyway, we're not done, and I got little pieces of fat still in here. We're not quite done cooking this yet. Now this was 1 cheek, and it cost like $6. And you know, there's enough here for quite a few tacos. But anyway, we're just going to mix this up, and then we're going to finish cooking this up here in just a minute. Alright, so our pan's getting hot. We've got our meat. Now notice we've got some of this fat on the top. Now if you're being real health conscious, you could put this in the refrigerator for a few hours and that would kind of solidify. Now I tasted of this meat and I want just a little bit more salt on it. It doesn't need much more, but it does need a little bit. So we're going to take and we're going to add a little salt. Not much, just a little bit. Give this a mix. Take our tortillas. We're going to warm our tortillas up. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this fire off. We're going to double stack these. Roll that one over. We're going to put a little bit of meat in here. I'll roll that over. A little bit of meat in here. And we're going to dress these up. So here we go. Squeeze a little lime. Now how you dress them is all up to you. If you want red sauce, green sauce, onion, cilantro, I mean, it really is, I mean, it's up to you what you do here.